Hello and welcome back. I hope you've been well. I haven't. I've been ill all week, hence the reason I've got a massive cold sore on my lip, but I hope you're okay. This is episode 1 of a new feature I'm doing called Indie Exposure, where I talk about independently published books by self-published authors. It should be good. I've had a good response to this, so let's get right down to it. Book number 1 is Mission COVID-X by Irving Walters. This is obviously about the coronavirus. Here's the blurb. China's top virologist has moved to Wuhan while the CIA is training a young Chinese deadly weapon of their own. A high-stakes game of cat and mouse ensues as the Chinese Communist Party plots to overtake the world economy. Irving, you've done something quite good here. The pandemic is still happening, and you've managed to write a novel about it and get it published while it's still going on. That's quite a feat. You certainly haven't messed about there, so well done. Good cover as well. You've obviously splashed out on the cover, so yeah, I like it. If you're into conspiracies, go out and buy Mission COVID-X. Number 2 is Retribution Wednesday, The Road to Revenge Crosses the Abyss by James Hawkhurst. This also looks pretty good. Brit Noir. It's described as Brit Noir. Set in England's atmospheric Peak District, 4 friends embark on a vigilante spree. Their mission backfires with fatal consequences when they target a criminal who inhabits a dark realm of drug dealing, murder and kidnap. Ripped from their comfortable existences and thrown into a dangerous world of mayhem, they are forced to take extreme action against a ruthless foe in a fight for survival. Brit Noir, this intrigues me. I know what neo-noir is. Neo-noir is like a dark genre. I've never heard of Brit Noir, however, but it sounds very good. And I like the cover, James. I like the black mask on there. I like the hills in the background with the clouds. Yeah, I might even try this one out, who knows. Go out and buy Retribution Wednesday by James Hawkhurst. Next on the list is Upwards Descending by Trung Boy. This is a long blurb, so I'm going to have to be quick with this. Aging out of the 21st century is terrifying, and thinking about it alone makes Tom feel sick in his stomach. No matter how hard he prepared for everything, mentally, something will manage to find the weak link in the grand scheme of things and knock Tom off discouraged. Living among the big mess of this material world, watching people race for the extra bonus bits of attention is tiring from Tom's perspective. The misunderstanding from everybody, including his own parents, is nowhere near helpful either. Now that they're gone, he thinks he can now proceed to execute his master plan, which he's been planning for years. Well, that's quite intriguing. His master plan. What could his master plan be? It certainly sounds very dark indeed. Upwards Descending. Again, good cover. Very good cover. Next one, we have Cells by Julia Cohen. Cells tells the story of an unofficial covert prison, like it, designed to remove repeat offenders who have upset the balance of society. Jim, a troubled 17-year-old, finds that he is imprisoned with his absent father. Jim is torn between the desire to expose his violent abductors and the desperate need for a new beginning. I love the idea of a covert prison, by the way, an unofficial covert prison. This one's got a lot of reviews on Amazon as well. I know it's 23 reviews, so well done, Julia. Yeah, if you like prison books, which I do sometimes, go out and buy Cells by Julia Cohen. Next one, we have Life After Death by L. Meredith McMullen. Ever since she was a child, Norma Fitzhugh has been able to see ghosts. After moving from Boston to Virginia to find some peace and quiet, she discovers that even small towns have their fair share of dead people. Here she befriends the ghost of a little boy and his dog and becomes embroiled in a murder mystery of paranormal proportions. Now I'm going to actually read your comment that you left on my blog, L. Meredith McMullen, because it's very good. She describes it as a paranormal fiction full of F-bombs about a gal who can see ghosts. Some of it's funny, some of it's sad, and some of it's gory. Also, did I mention a ghost that hijacks the body of a guinea pig? Yes, I went there. The best part about writing this was the field trip to the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. I don't usually read ghost stories, to be honest, but I would make an exception for this one because it sounds very well written. Good cover as well, so well done, L. Meredith McMullen. The next one is Broken Dreams by Rissa Blakely. Now, Rissa, I'll be honest, you're lucky to make it on this video because not only have you not given me much information, but you've also given me a link to a whole series, not just one book. But I'll let you off. I'll read what I've got here. Shattered Life series blurb. A secret government program, a contagion that will spread like wildfire. With all the deaths surrounding them, will Henry and Elena survive? That's all I've got there. So if you're into that kind of thing, read Broken Dreams. Next one, we've got Vengeance by Sarah Carlson. This is a very long blurb. I've got to be quick here. In this breakout novel, we follow diligent, empathetic detective Ethan Kennedy and other members of the Boston Police Department as they work the seemingly routine homicide of what appears to be a tryst gone wrong. I can't go any further than that, I'm sorry, it's a very long blurb. But Vengeance by Sarah Carlson. I like the cover, I like the poppies. It looks very dark, it looks very creepy, and I like that. So if you're into creepy detective novels, go out and buy Vengeance. Next on the list we have The End by an author called MLT. I like your author name, just 3 letters, that's very different. For centuries, vampires and hellhounds have been beaten back, all signs of their existence hidden by those that fight them. Their secret is about to be exposed as an Amiga fails to stop a portal from opening, which wouldn't be so bad if it didn't also mean the end of the world. Now, a one-armed vet, a young couple, an anxious teenager and his dog must come together to fight through the mass of monsters, kill the vampire and take down the portal. Succeed and life will continue as normal. Fail and it will be the end of everything. Sounds very epic indeed. An epic novel. Stages of Earth, The End by MLT. Well done. Okay, next one is a book called Those Eyes by G.J. Lawrence. Now, straight off the bat, G.J. Lawrence, I officially award you the Indie Exposure Award for Best Book Cover because that is a good cover. I like it. Too many book covers these days look too digital or they look too polished, but this one doesn't. This looks like somebody's actually painted it, like a proper piece of art. It kind of reminds me of a 1990s book or something, which is good. Another set of twins are kidnapped and one is returned. A hollow shell. What could be so bad that the survivors never spoke again? Are you the type to turn the other cheek, even if a killer murders your loved ones? What would you do if they got off on a technicality? You'd boil inside, knowing you didn't have the guts or means to hunt them and kill them. Wouldn't you want someone to stand up for you when the system fails? It's a long blurb, I can't go any further than that. It's very cheap. You can buy this book for 99 cents on Amazon. So it's a bargain. A very good cover, well done for that. And it's a bargain price. Now, that's as far as I'll go today for this video. There's not much more time. If your book didn't make it on this video, it's because you didn't follow the guidelines correctly. You either left a link on the Facebook post or your book was the completely wrong genre or something. However, if your name is Blaze Goldburst, Cheryl Y. Battle Maxwell, Angela Mullins, Samantha Shy, or John Kuhn, I can tell you your books will be on the next video. You followed the guidelines correctly, but I just haven't got enough room on this video. So the next indie exposure video will be in about 3 or 4 weeks time. The best way to keep track of it is to go on to jamesflynn.org, my website, become a member if you haven't already, and keep an eye on the blog posts. I will be doing issue number 2 of Indie Exposure in about 3 or 4 weeks, and the names I've just called out will be on there. Okay, thanks very much for watching, and remember, have a great day on this strange, weird, peculiar rock we call Earth. Take care and goodbye.